Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Syahrul Erva Fahruriza. I am from Class B and my number is 21, 20, 20, and 51. Okay, in this individual presentation, I would like to give you a presentation about how to survive from COVID-19, and I will give you an explanation in education, economy, and of course tourism. So let's get started. First, how to survive from COVID-19 in education. Well, as we know right now during this pandemic, we have to do everything online and stay at home. So we have to do an online class. We have to study at home, learning at home by maybe WhatsApp group or Gmeet or Zoom and something like that. And in this online class, the role of parents is very important. So the first, as the parents, they have to accompany their children. So when the children have a difficulty or a problem with their material, they can ask their parent. And also, as the parents, they have to give their children a family time. So maybe once a week, they have to talk to each other. They talk everything. Maybe the children have a problem with something, so they have to open a conversation to make the children comfortable with their parents. And also, as the parents, they have to protect them. We know that now all of the students doing an online class, and of course they are using a mobile phone, laptop, and maybe tablet or computer and internet, of course. So the parents have to protect their children from cyberbullying or internet abuse. We are already know that everyone in the internet can be a judge. They can judge everything or judge everyone. So as parents, they have to be careful to protect their children from cyberbullying and of course for internet abuse. But if the children's for about 18 years old or more, the parents must give them a privacy so can be they can have a little space to be who they are. And then let's talk about the economy. So how to survive from COVID-19 in economy. The first, and I think this is the most important one, is about the health care. The government should increase about the health care because during this pandemic a lot of people get sick easily, so they have to upgrade their system in healthcare so they can maybe treat the patients easily and they can recover easily because of the healthcare is already upgraded. So the first thing and the important thing is to upgrade the system of healthcare so we can prevent this virus, so we can stop the spreading of the COVID-19. And then in the economy is about work habit. As the students, they have an online class, and for the parents, they can work at home as well. They can doing their job at home, they can do a meeting at home as well. So in this pandemic, it's not a bad thing that we can work at home, right? So maybe it's a new innovations in the work and maybe at school as well, that we can do an online thing from home. And then it's about the technology and innovation. Because of this COVID-19, we use maybe like Zoom, Google Meet, or maybe Google Duo or something. So we use it every day, and of course, this application change our work habit or school habit, that the fact that we can work or school at home. So this technology and innovation is a good thing because of this pandemic. So it can help us to do our job, to get the materials from the school, even though we are stay at home, that we cannot go out there because of the spreading of the COVID-19. And the next is about the shop. Nowadays there's a lot of people who likes to shop, yes, and there's a lot of online shop application such as Shopee, Lazada, or maybe Tokopedia, Amazon, and Alibaba, and many more. So we can shop from home. We can choose what we want to buy, and then we just stay at home and wait for a few days, and then what we ordered is coming to our home. So this innovation in shop is very useful during this pandemic, during this COVID-19. So we have to use those applications as good as possible to make our life easier during this pandemic COVID-19. Well, I think that's all about the economy, and then let's talk about the tourism. Well, in the tourism, the Ministry of Tourism, Mr. Sandiaga Uno, said that we lost for about 20 billion from tourism because of this pandemic COVID-19. So the ministry have to make an innovation so they can earn money in this during COVID-19. The first thing is about they have an innovations about staycation. Yes, we can still maybe some people call it as healing. So we can stay in the hotel to get some refreshing, and also the hotel provide us with WFH. What is that? WFH is work from hotel. So even though we are in a staycations, we are in a holiday at the hotel, we still can do our work from hotel. Well, I think that's a pretty good innovations from the Ministry of Tourism. Because of this pandemic, we cannot work to the office, so we have to do it online. And then the next one in tourism is about the virtual tour. Maybe you guys have heard about it. So we are doing a tour, but in the virtual. So we just stay at home, but we can still explore. Maybe we can explore the zoo, the temple, and the tourism place, maybe like garden or something like that. But I know maybe this virtual tour is not as good as the real one is, but I think these innovations can help the tourism in Indonesia to earn money during this pandemic COVID-19, and we have to maybe we have to do it because yeah, we cannot go to the temple, we cannot go to the zoo, so the last choice is virtual tour. So we just stay at home, we can explore the zoo, the temple from our computer or our laptop. That's cool, isn't it? And then the next one is about the restaurant. Yes, nowadays a lot of people like online shop and online food as well. So I think the restaurant should be ready for an online food for takeaway. Well, this is a good innovation during this pandemic COVID-19 because they don't have to dine in and eat their food in that place, which is it can make the COVID-19 spread easier. So the innovation or the solution is take away. So the restaurant should be ready for that because during this pandemic the destination are closed, and of course the restaurant at the destinations are closed as well. So the last solution is take away, a food takeaway. So the restaurant should be ready for that. Well, I think that's all about my presentation about how to survive from COVID-19 in education, economy, and tourism. Well, in conclusions, during this pandemic, of course, we have a hard time and we have to find the solutions. We have to keep our health so we can still do our activity like going to school, of course, an online school, and the work, and many more. So we everything, I mean, every problem have a solutions and we can survive it. So just be patient and be more careful for your health. So because we cannot we have to face we have to face the problem, we have to fight the problem, and we have to find the solutions. So that's why we can live our life even though during this pandemic COVID-19, but we still can do our activity. Well, I think that's all about my presentations. I hope you guys can understand what I say. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.